Hello, everyone, and welcome to Squad Rolls. Tonight, we're going to do a little synopsis because of technical issues. We had to scrap basically half of the session. Basically, Craig got overloaded. Craig's servers got overloaded, and that's what we used to record our audio. So, everything except for the battle music you should hear in the background here is what was basically having to be scrapped. So it's just a whole session with battle music. That's it. But besides that, tonight, so previously on D&D, Ghost was left unconscious in the King's Chamber. Waking up to find that he wasn't alone. Some invisible humanoid shape was there with him. It proceeded to try and escape, and Ghost manages to miss, and cause it to basically go elsewhere. It's at this moment that he pushes the alarm on the King's Chamber and activates another alarm. Not the one, different from the one that was raised with the Tanwin's sister being missing. This is a different alarm that was raised. It is shortly after that they find themselves discussing what happened with the king, discovering the details of what happened in the King's Chamber. Shortly following that, Tanwin and her sister are greeted by an invisible creature suddenly appearing and casting sleep on them. Tanwin's sister conks out instantly. However, Tanwin managed to resist the rest of the sleep. And that's what we're picking up. This creature seems to be of darker skin with white hair, elven features, holding a wicked-looking blade, and it's looking menacingly. With that, we rolled initiative before the technical difficulties, so we're going to get right into it with the creature making its first attack.
So, all the combat's being reset.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all you guys, because of the technical difficulties, we had to reset the combat. Because it was only like a round in, I think it was.
Round, maybe two.
Yeah.
I have a technical question.
Yeah.
If my sister's a half-elf, how come she can be put to sleep by magic?
That is a good question. Plot.
Okay. I just realized that. I was like, wait a minute.
Half-elves are not asleep in time.
Not this. This is plot sleep. It is.
It's a special sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call it a coma.
Technically, half-elves and elves are immune to sleep effects.
It's
We have saving throws on her being
kind of sleep.
charmed too.
No, it's the kind of sleep that puts a child out of initiative order. Let's put it that way.
Anyway.
Alright, so this thing's going to make its strike against you, Tanwin, for grabbing the wrong book. Oh, I opened right up to it. That's beautiful. That would be... Math is hard. Stay in school. An 11 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. You watch as this thing slams its sword against you, and then sees as Gabriel sort of comes in and makes a second attack against Gabriel for a 13.
Does not hit.
Cool. Both attacks being parried away, it readies itself against the rest of you, bringing it to Ghost's turn.
All right. So Ghost is over here, and he that's right. Last turn, I fired an Eldritch Blast at the dude, and I totally missed because I'm an awful shot. And I pulled out.
Unless you're hitting doors.
I what?
Unless you're hitting doors.
Yeah, right. I pulled out a sword you guys hadn't seen me hiding under my robe, under my cloak, my garments. It's a rapier. The blade itself is violet, and the guard around it appears to be like raven feathers. And I'm going to push forward and stab right at the chest of this thing.
Cool.
And
he has a plot weapon.
No, he doesn't.
Technically, no, I don't. And I'm gonna do a heckin' stab.
Yeah, that is a heckin' stab. You do manage to hit.
Cool. Is it dead?
No.
Oh. But I stabbed it. I did a violent act.
You definitely managed to get through his guard as he looks towards. He's paying attention to Tanwin and Gabriel, and doesn't see you until the last second, and you manage to get a nice little stab right under his ribs. He is not dead, though.
Of course he isn't.
With that, Gabriel.
Does a 23 hit?
Maybe. Yes, of course.
After parrying the drow, because it's a drow.
It might be a drow. I don't know what you're talking about.
After parrying the stranger's attack, I just bring the mace back down across his jaw for 7.
Nice. Yeah. Distracted by being stabbed, you managed to get inside his guard again. This guy, you guys are rolling high.
Nice.
Maybe I shouldn't have reset the combat.
This guy has an aversion to being stabbed.
It's my turn.
Tis.
Do well, your grace.
Does a
What
22
the
hit?
fuck? Yes, of course it does.
Cool. I'm gonna divine smite him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, and then I also get to do 2d8.
Yep.
Crit.
Do it. For all right, so 16 damage. 11 of that is radiant.
Yeah. That hurts. He was not expecting that.
What
He's
did
still
you do to
standing.
my sister? And I like do the Thundercats, like Thundercats, ho! And lightning comes down, and like a chorus of angels, and then I stick him with my sword.
Yeah.
Christmas angels, mind you. Not like
Christmas
biblical, but Christmas angels.
I think it's a Chris
the
Angel
need
Mind
for
Freak.
distinction. Yeah.
That was the thing, wasn't it?
Mind Freak!
An ill-prepared assassin is a dead assassin.
This is not an ill-prepared assassin.
It's still dead.
He's an unlucky assassin, is what he is.
He's
Chose the wrong princess, bitch.
He's ill-prepared because he came by himself.
And my sister wakes up and stabs him in the shin. Uh-oh. And then our enemy turned into a mind flayer.
Curse my hubris. Hubris. I swear I know how to pronounce that word.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
I know exactly how the word hubris works.
Neat. Cool.
Fuck.
You watch as he squares up against all three of you, and then you watch him cast a spell.
Run.
He gathers in his other hand. He's right-handed. Yeah, he's right-handed. He gathers in his other hand this, what looks to be like a purplish black energy orb, and slams it into the ground like a smoke bomb. And it just hits the ground and stays there for a second. And then this hemisphere of darkness just fills the room.
Hemisphere.
Giving yourself a terrain advantage will not save you.
You can't see him.
Can I see him with dark vision?
No, dark vision does not pierce magical darkness unless you're a warlock with the
Fine.
specific trait that does it. In this
Okay.
particular case, I would say I would like you all to make perception checks at disadvantage.
Yay.
This is not going to go well. 5.
3.
Come on, get a 4.
21!
21!
Fuck you!
Nice. No, that's pretty good.
I have no blind spots.
This thing has a stealth skill.
Oh.
That's a 22, isn't it?
It's a 22.
Fuck
Aww.
you! Fuck you!
It gets a plus 10 to its stealth. Yeah, you watch as this thing just sort of fills the whole room. Your eyes are wide open, but you can't see in front of you. You're trying to listen for him, and you hear noises of where he was. Actually, how long is the duration on this?
Marco!
After about 5 minutes of this, he's gone. The darkness sort of dissipates, and you watch as light just starts filtering in, as this hemisphere goes back into a small little orb and just disappears entirely.
Where's the little sister?
When you guys are able to see around you,
No!
the drow is gone and your sister is gone.
No!
You know,
No!
I
No!
have the strangest feeling that this is my fault.
It is your fault!
Gonna be
I'm not
all
quite sure
day.
how this is my fault.
I'm not sure how it's your fault either, but it's your fault!
It's your fault because you pulled me into the other room and we weren't there when
You
the
were here
dude showed up.
protecting me. Tanwin's just like sobbing.
Like,
You weren't there for me.
Alyssa, I was supposed to protect you and I didn't.
I'm gonna, while she's doing her little sobbing, I'm gonna put my weapon away, and I'm gonna walk over there, and I'm gonna give a not so hard slap to the princess's face. Get yourself together.
Did you just hit me?
We don't have time for you to break down and be useless. Well, whatever the hell
Tanwin
that
punches
was.
him in the stomach.
Oh,
would detect evil help me track them?
it might just focus on me.
I think there's a certain range on that. Check the range on it.
Up to
Does
10. Nope,
Ghosts have to roll like
30 feet.
damage.
So
Not
he
any more
made
than you do,
the
I
darkness as long as he could, which is well, the concentration is up to 10 minutes, but he did it for 5 minutes, so he's like long gone.
Damn it. It was an idea.
While Gabriel's like in the corner muttering to himself about like how to find the drow, Tanwin and Ghost are hitting each other.
I only hit you once.
I
That's not
punched you
better.
back.
Yeah.
You hit a princess. I hit an asshole.
I assume, are you rolling? Are you trying to hit for damage?
No, I just punched him in the stomach.
Okay.
Ghost, go sound the alarm.
Again,
There's
Bad.
no way he could have gotten off of palace grounds on foot yet. We
It's the only thing
sound
you're
it
good at.
soon enough, we may be able to catch them before they reach the city.
Fine. Make sure she stays mentally intact until we know what we're dealing with. And I immediately I open the door and I start running down the hall screaming, "Drow in the dungeon!"
God damn it.
Sorry, "Drow in the castle! The child is gone!"
Minus a level for experience.
I take it back. I did punch him for damage.
Tamlin,
All right.
You need to focus.
Okay. I'm
Great.
sorry. They took Alyssa.
And you're not going to do her any good sobbing like a child. Stand up straight, take a deep breath, wipe the snot from your face, and focus. You're going to be queen eventually.
I don't want to be queen without Alyssa.
So,
And here, go.
as you sound the alarm for the child once again, this time a fervor is put into the guards as this is not just a game of hide and seek. They didn't know that before, but you know.
This isn't just a I can't find her. This is a I saw someone take her.
Yeah, exactly. The guards are definitely in high alert. All of them are at the ready at the gates, watching the walls, patrolling as fast as they can, keeping eyes open. What are you three doing?
I'm trying to find any trace of them in the hallway, or maybe if they went through the
Roll
window.
investigation.
Basically, I'm trying to figure out how they left the room.
Yeah.
They're
Can I help?
Yeah, you got advantage on it.
So just roll again.
Yeah.
$13.
Oh, a lot of fruit in my backpack.
What?
I was just remembering, I have a lot of fruit in my backpack.
Yeah.
Fruit?
From the
Remember all the fruit that I was testing for poison?
Right.
The
Anyway.
not so frozen bowl. Not so poison bowl.
Do
Still
I
have that.
know how they got out of the room?
So they definitely walked out that door while you all were blinded, basically, by this darkness spell.
Can I tell them which direction they went?
With a 13, you can tell that carrying a
13-year-old
Child.
child.
carrying a child definitely has hindered his ability to stay as stealthy and cover his tracks. So when that, you're able to tell that he tried to go out the main exit of the castle, and then diverted towards the catacombs.
I ran in that direction.
Well, the dungeons. I should say.
Still looking.
Meet you
So
in the
roll-
catacombs, bitch.
Yeah, roll an investigation. You unconscious before. Might have been happening again, but you shake it off, and your eyes catch Gabriel and Tanwin heading towards what looked to be a doorway that leads to the lower levels.
Okay. Suppose that's where I'm heading then.
Yeah, I'll say you managed to catch up with them. I don't. But I don't. Doesn't make this easy, guys.
Oh,
Not ill prepared. No.
Are you talking about the cat again?
No,
No,
the
we're
cat's
talking.
up there.
He doesn't have a map for the dungeon.
It doesn't help that I've drawn a giant cat on the map that he could draw a dungeon on, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've used up valuable dungeon space with giant cat.
Here's what I'll do.
Space
You're all gonna
well
see the
wasted.
cat. So this was actually brought up in the last session that got scrapped. But we have a giant cat that's about to get minimized.
No.
Let me get all of it.
In this angle, it looks like he's staring down at us.
Yeah, this is the final boss.
And I'm staring down that. No.
I mean, if I'm gonna go by giant cat,
El Gato Gordo, the BBG.
So
oh, I see the drow dude.
yeah, no, he's off to the side there because
We found him.
well now he's,
He's
the
over
size
here.
of a building.
There he is.
Ah!
Found you, sketchy
Anyways.
bitch.
So I will use gray.
With arms wide open.
No.
Please don't. I don't want to get demonetized within moments of putting this on YouTube. So the stairways go down for about 15, actually no, more like 30 feet or so, and end in a small room, small antechamber here. You see a doorway to the front of you and a doorway to the right. Both of which are closed.
So, where are we in the room?
You come in from the this way.
Ghost, check the one on the right. I'll check the one across.
Can I
Those
use?
are
Ten.
stairs.
I want to use divine sense.
It is not celestial, fiend, or undead.
Okay.
I would like to use common sense. I mean, investigation.
Both you roll investigations then.
13.
What, pray tell, are you looking for at the doors?
I
If
suppose.
there's whether
ahead.
or not there's any dust on the handle, indicating recent use.
It's not unlike guards to come down here and patrol, mainly because these are the dungeons, so these have seen a fair bit of use.
Is the door unlocked?
Both of these doors are unlocked.
I'm just looking at it and hoping something jumps out at me that I should notice.
It's a door.
It's a door. Okay. Is there an alarm button?
No. These
Okay.
doors are usually staffed by guards on either side.
I appear to quickly lose interest in staring at the door, but I'm also going to turn towards the rest of the group and just be like, guys, door. And I like turn the. Is it a knob or is it one of those knocker things?
It's a latch door.
You
Okay.
know higher than me. Why are you wasting it? Alright, Danwin, where do
Because
you
I didn't know what I was looking for.
So,
I just
so
need to
you
find something.
are you opening the door?
Yeah, slowly. I just like
Are you
and
opening
I'm
the
gonna
door?
like, peek
Alright.
into it.
This actually leads to a hallway. And you see a set of doors on the left and right of this hallway.
Are they cell doors?
Oh my
They
god,
look
we're
to
gonna
be cell
Scooby Doo
doors.
this.
Done.
This direction has a long corridor that ends in a larger room.
Oh boy.
I turn towards Tanwin. Your Grace, hurry! And then I go down my hallway.
I follow Gabriel.
Ghost, you're looking at a bunch of cell doors, and they head off north.
Decisions. Well,
Rob the prisoners or follow my group?
Well, Gabriel will probably be a better protector than I would be, and I'm very obviously saying this out loud, making no attempt to be quiet.
They're down the hall from you at this point. I don't think they're hearing.
I know. And I'm gonna move in here and start looking in the prison cells one by one. If I were a kid,
All of them are
where would I put me? All of them are empty.
All of them are empty.
Huh. Well, this is boring.
There was definitely 2 that looked like they were occupied, but recently, rather. But at the current state, none of them have prisoners in them.
Ooh. Which ones look like there were people in them? Or prisoners in them, I should say.
The top 2. This one, I'll draw
that one, and okay. So that one, and that one. Okay. This is important for things.
What thing?
This is
The
important.
grand mystery.
This is important.
What are you looking for?
I want to look. I don't know how I would go about that. I should have been a rogue. I want to. No, I'm going to join their group. It occurs to me that there's no way I'd be able to tell what manner of prisoner would be in there.
Right.
So.
You find a journal. Dear journal, my name is Toby. I'm a half-orc warlock.
And my favorite color is green.
Yes. All right, so join the others.
I'm going to go over here, but I'm going to stay a healthy distance away,
Well, it took you a minute, so you're not going to get into that room yet. In this room, there's actually another door to the left and to the right. Have you opened the door? I assumed you did when you ran out that way. And in this room, it looks like there's some sort of desk and a bookcase that seemed to have a series of ledgers in it. And to the left of that, there's also what looks to be a wine rack as well.
Tanwin rushes in and goes to the left door.
Okay.
Can I
And
tell
opens it.
which direction they went to?
Not exactly, no. This is a well-traversed area in terms of guards.
Alright, I go to the right door.
So both doors open to staircases that lead down.
Do you want to go down yours and I'll go down mine and see if they intersect, or do you want to stay together, Your Grace?
I'll go down mine.
I'll go down mine. Ghost,
Okay.
go with Tanwin.
Ghost isn't in the room yet.
I'm yelling.
I'm making my
Ghost,
way down the
at
hallway.
this moment, Ghost is still in looking at those cells and thinking.
Oh, alright.
Oh, okay. I take a while to do that.
Yeah, it takes a second. After you both head down those stairways, Ghost arrives to an empty room. With 2 doors swung open, you definitely hear them going down both stairways.
Turn left!
I do believe I heard Tanwin's voice. Gabriel! Should I stay with her or follow you?
Go
Silly
with
question.
her!
I mean,
I'm alone!
this
Towards-
though, with this very subdued. You'd have to check.
Roll it.
Stairwells being used, and both of them being used going down, as the footfalls are definitely loud enough to echo. You definitely hear them. I would honestly say that you guys wouldn't have known to shout for him.
Okay, so flip a coin and heads you go left.
It's up to
tails
Ghost.
you go right.
You know that your party's probably going down both stairwells. You don't know who's in which stairwell.
Oh boy.
Roll a d20. 10 and under you go left. 11 and up you go right.
No, that's too complicated. I'm just gonna go right. I'm just gonna guess.
All right. So with that, we're gonna joke it aside.
And I'm probably gonna guess wrong.
Yeah.
This is the way.
This is the way.
It's the end of the hall as we know it. It's the end of the hall as we know it. It's the
Okay, they're going to be drawn in red now because it keeps asking me to switch that.
of the hall as we know it, and I go right.
Yeah, I know.
I've had that in my head the last 2 minutes.
That's nice.
Both stairwells lead down into these separate chambers.
Oh. Christ.
Gabriel, you find yourself in front of a door. 10 when you find yourself in front of a door.
Jeez.
With Ghost catching up to Gabriel.
I'm gonna really slowly open the door.
I open the door.
Mhm.
Let her go first.
Yeah, we're going to focus on you, Tanwin, for a second.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Let's roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
No.
The door was a mimic.
Actually, animated doors are a thing.
So are doors that are actually spheres of annihilation.
Yep,
Well, that's just me.
that is just mean.
That's literally Tomb of Horrors nonsense.
It is.
If you Tomb of Horrors me, I'll be sad.
He wouldn't do that. We haven't pissed him off enough yet.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's true.
I mean, he's not making me sleep on the couch, so I'm taking an educated guess.
All right. So this hallway seems a lot more upkept. This seems more catacombs level, where this wouldn't be where prisoners would be held, unless they were like important prisoners or dignitaries or something like that.
Okay.
Like the prince for committing treason.
You see on the left side here a pair of cells. These doors, however, are not just bars. These are solid iron doors with little windows that have bars in it, and a below that there's a little like sliding bar that has a lock on it that can slide open to put food in, basically.
Those are for dangers.
Can I investigate the cells? Can I like start to peer in the little things?
Sure. Roll a perception check,
Okay.
because usually in your eyes and can't really go in the cells.
Ooh.
That's a 2.
So it's
I get some dust in my eye.
Yeah, it's very dark down here. These cells,
I do have dark vision.
one of them looks one of them looks very like super recently used, like within the past week or so. And the other one seems to be empty. They're both empty, rather. with the two, the urgency of trying to find your sister is pressing against your mind more than wanting to figure out what's in these cells.
Yeah, I move on to the other door.
All right. We're going to cut from you for a second. Ghost Gabriel.
I open the door.
You open the door. Inside this, you find another room and stairs, and another doorway that lead to stairs that go deeper.
Oh boy.
So a room, a door, and then stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore anything else in the room and go for the door.
Okay. So basically, stairs, more stairs that lead deeper in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going down them.
Okay. Ghost, do you follow me?
Yes.
All right. Let's split the party.
It's always good. Let's leave the princess alone.
The party don't start till we split up.
So as you guys come down into what looks to be so these stairs go down for not like a basic 20, 30 feet. These go down for more closer to 70 or 80 feet. It's a lot of stairs.
My knees are sore by the end of it.
Yeah, it's a long set of stairs. They end, however, in a small antechamber here with a set of double doors that are locked. These are iron doors that are locked. Not only with a a crossbar on both of them, so you would have to pull both bars apart and also have the keys inserted.
Okay, is there anything else in the room?
So you guys are in this little chamber here.
So we're not in the room yet.
No. This door is super locked.
Don't suppose it's possible they went this way. Ghost.
It lagged out for a second.
I don't
What?
suppose they would have gone this way.
You're asking my opinion?
No!
I don't know.
There must be a secret passage behind either the bookcase or the wine cellar. We have to go back.
With that, we're gonna cut from that.
I am heading back up the stairs.
I am not. I'm going to investigate this area further.
Splitting the party even further.
Break the room. 6. Tanwin, as you open this door,
Just very slowly, carefully, cautiously.
oh,
What was
there
that?
is. So I have to draw it a little bit differently.
Oh.
This is why I had to move things away. So you actually see in this room, you see
Bitch.
Shit.
Y'all chose the wrong way.
wrong way to go.
This is gonna get awkward.
He's still hurt from earlier, though, right?
Cool. We're gonna use this as your sisters token. He turns and sees you, and says, pauses dramatically for effect.
Your dress is ugly.
And says, all royal blood is bad blood, or something akin to that.
All royal blood is tainted blood.
That actually sounds a lot better. All royal blood is tainted blood.
Thank you, God.
And,
Okay.
I will. Yeah, no. That's initiative.
Shit.
Okay. Yeah, because Tanwin's gonna rush in with like a two-handed sword attack if she can.
I
Good boy.
remember to select your token for initiative. Oh,
Nope.
Shit.
oh boy. Shouldn't have closed the book.
Crit
Can I open to it?
fail.
Yes! Open to it a second time. I love my monster manual.
Crit
You mean
fail, crit fail.
It's not a waifu catalog.
I would like it to be known half my characters have been birds and I have not tried to fuck anything.
Hey, that's okay.
You should be proud of me.
You should see my
Um,
bard in the other campaign I'm in. He tries to fuck everything.
Oh, that's great.
That is awesome.
Two kinds of people.
All right. With the crit fail, he is going to draw his wicked-looking sword, and he pulls out a.
Sorry, but he sounds like a mainer when he says wicked sword. Wicked pissa.
It's a wicked pissa.
You know, I've lived in Maine for 6 years. I've never once heard someone from Maine say those words. Not one time.
I got a cousin from Maine who's like, I want to go to a wicked pissa tonight. And it's like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm going to go park the car at the wicked pissa.
Yep, I've never heard anyone talk like that.
Okay. D&D, guys.
It's a South Maine thing.
With that, I am going to do a thing.
Just
Change
don't kill
the
the
thing.
princess.
Come on, he's bleeding, he's hurt, and you can kick his ass.
I'm going to
Just-
try.
No more crits, alright? No more fails.
I'm going to try real hard.
Wait, is she already dead?
Nope. Just a brief cursory look. Your sister is still breathing.
Good.
Just definitely plot unconscious
She's gonna need therapy.
or something.
She's all wrapped up in a blanket.
Instead of trying to meet you with blades as you elegantly showed your prowess with that, he pulls out his hand crossbow, and
Why don't I get a hand pistol?
I want a pistol.
Miss.
that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, I need you. You take 7 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Crap, it's poison.
Oh boy!
God damn it.
Doing real well. Doing real well.
Oh. So you watch as instead of coming at you with the sword, he pulls out his hand crossbow. You notice the poison a second too late as this bolt slams into you, hitting like right into your thigh. It pulses, and you can feel this like almost burning sensation go through your entire body, and it overwhelms your senses. You close your eyes and feel real dizzy, and you are unconscious.
Shit.
Great.
All right,
This is gonna be-
and that's where we're going to end this session.
Ugh.